It's him and I, Aquemini.
What's going on YouTube? This is Marcos from Aquemini Pressure Washing, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, we're doing a return customer where we're going to be washing this deck right here. Let's go ahead and do a walk around and see what we have. All right, guys. Like I said, this is a returning customer. I did this deck 6 years ago. I stained it. It may be time to do another staining job for it, but we're just going to look at it and see what we have. Right now, we got a lot of green algae right here at the bottom. So what we're gonna do, we're probably gonna just downstream this and then use pump sprayers in tough areas. Right here, we have a bag area on the steps. As you can see, this is got a lot of growth on it, like lichen. So we have that on the stairs. We have a little bit right here. So we gotta make sure we spray the bushes. Make sure we don't get anything on the bush because that will die with SH and stuff like that. So we'll water down the bushes. Up here, they didn't have that much furniture, so it should be not that hard to move everything around. But yes, everything is real bad with algae and stuff like that. And this customer, he doesn't have his property done every year. It's every 2 years right here, so I kind of expect that it was going to be bad, but we're going to try our best to get everything clean, not damage the deck. You have this little tape right here. We probably just throw that in and stuff like that. And like he was out here trying to do some cleaning himself, it didn't work out. Hey, like I said, if you know, I can give everybody all kind of tips on how to clean things, but it doesn't always work out for everybody, and they'll end up having to call the professionals. So that's the reason I can get people the information before we get started. I'll let you know it just got through raining. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the pump sprayer on this deck to pretty much get everything covered and stuff like that, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna start getting diluted, and I wanna get all this green stuff up. And as you can see, this stuff is already slippery right there and stuff like that. So we wanna get that up so no one will have a slip hazard. We gotta do the handrails to make sure that's clean. Now, one good thing about it raining, I don't have to really worry about overspray on these little bushes right here, but they are still wet from the rain, as you can see. But like I said, we're gonna use the pump sprayer around this area anyway, so it's not gonna be that much overspray, if any at all. And we're just gonna get all this stuff covered. But one thing I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to rinse this stuff off the porch first before I apply any chemicals, because it's gonna leave like little marks and designs in the deck, because this stuff is still on here. So let's get this cleaned off and stuff. But shouldn't take too much thing. But look at that, that's clean. Hey, if you haven't seen the video of me cleaning these pavers, check it out. It's gonna be right up here in the corner. Notice when I'm cleaning this, I'm not right on top of the wood. I'm kind of far back, so that way I won't damage the wood. I'm just rinsing it off right now. All right, guys, it's coming clean. pump sprayer. That's all you need. Pump sprayer from here. See, I haven't touched that yet. So we're gonna pump spray this whole thing, and then we're gonna rinse everything down. Even though it rained, hey, it's not stopping me from getting this job done. As you can see, this stuff is working. Gonna take a little time and stuff like that. Like I said, it's wet. It just got through raining, but you usually wet down your surfaces before you pressure wash them anyway, especially when it comes to decks and stuff like that, because you have stain and stuff. You don't want to peel it off, so you're trying to get it as clean as possible without using that much pressure. So I am gonna do a soft wash on this deck to get it clean. So I'm gonna let this little area still dwell, but in the meantime, we need to get these stairs done. And if you look at it, I sprayed some overspray over here, and you notice that around the stairs that it's starting to fade because of the chemical that sprayed down on the bottom. But you see how bad they were right here. But we're gonna get all this clean just by using the pump sprayer, and then use the soft wash J-Rod to get it clean. Okay guys, we're gonna let this dwell for however long it's gonna take me to clean this part up here. So when we come into this should be pretty much clean. So let's go ahead and start washing this down. But I see I've got a couple more spots that I need to hit right here. So let me go ahead and hit these spots before I get started. Okay, I got that treated. Let's go ahead and treat the outside of the handrails, and then we'll go ahead and start washing this down. You notice everything is pretty much dead now that was green. All that stuff is cleaned up now. So the only thing I gotta do is just rinse it off. No high pressure was used on this. Like I said, we're gonna let that dwell a little bit longer over here. Look at the stairs, they're getting better and better. Like I said, I gotta do the outside handrails, and then that way we'll have everything covered. Okay, we got that covered. Let's go ahead and get the pressure wash set up, and we're gonna do a rinse down. Okay guys, I got my 50-foot hose hooked up because my 100-foot hose just busted. So I got to use this one. That's the reason I have a backup hose and stuff. You should have something just in case something like that happens as far as your hoses or any kind of connectors. Make sure you have a backup plan so you won't have to be leaving to go get the stuff. But before we do it, let's take a look at everything. The stairs is clean and it's ready for the rinse down. Same thing with the handrails. Same thing for this area up here. Maybe a little bit left, but when we do the rinse down, that should all come up and stuff. All that's clean. All the handrails are clean. So I got everything done with pump spray, but keep in mind, you can do this with a soft wash system, or you can do it with an X-Jet, but you may be using a little bit more chemical. Just apply it to according to how much you need. Right now, this was pretty much a 3% that I put down, and it worked fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything rinsed off, and we're good to go. Okay guys, I got the deck washed off. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. I got all this area clean. That right there needs some paint, like something was right there that got knocked off, so that's the reason it looked like that. And guys, I did use the white tip cleaning this, washing this down. I did use the dray rod at the beginning, but I switched to the white tip. But when I switched to the white tip, I went ahead and made sure that I stayed back at least 2 to 3 feet. That way I won't be doing any damage to the wood and stuff, because we're not staining this deck. We just basically want to get it clean from all the mold and algae off of it. And I think I got that accomplished. So look at the stairs. You remember these were green. Going up, we got everything clean. Now, if you see any kind of spots and stuff like that, that's because you don't want to, like I said, you don't want to put too much pressure. You're going to tear the stain off and stuff like that. So we're not restaining. We just want to get all the mold, everything off of it. Like I said, want to get it clean. So that is clean all the way around. Moved everything. I even cleaned the table. I don't know if you've seen before of it, but it's clean and stuff like that since it was here. I didn't put no chemicals on it. I just basically used water and pressure. So that's clean. All this clean. So I think that looks pretty good compared to what it was. It's not slippery anymore. Got real good grip and stuff. So if someone goes up and down the steps, they don't have to worry about slipping. If they were standing over here, they don't have to worry about slipping, because you remember when I was over here, it was real slippery. Now, it's not slippery anymore. All the way over here, over the stairs and stuff. And like I said, it's been 6 years since I stained this deck, and it's holding up pretty good, but it is showing the signs of wearing and tearing right there, like right here and stuff. So, like I said, when you stain the deck with a solid color, you usually can get 5 to 6 years out of it. Like I said, this has been 6 years. So I'm thinking, you know, if he's not tired of the color and he's okay with what I did with cleaning this, he may go another 2 years before he decide that he want to get it clean again. I mean, stained and clean again. So everything is clean. Even the handrails, we got all the green stuff off the handrails. That's what you want to do. Perfect. Now, the only thing I have to do is dry. Okay, just give you a little view on the outside. All the bushes in the way, so you can't really see anything, but I did get everything clean around here too. So that's perfect. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned something from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped over the good parts. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. This is Marcos from Equipment Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Aquemini.